Hey guys, my name is Wasim. I'm a software developer. I do have background in Java J2E technologies, but I'm a complete beginner for AI machine learning technologies. I just started learning and I thought maybe I can share my experiences and the examples I'm going to create. I can do the screen recording. So in case somebody else want to follow along, you can also learn from the experiences. We will start from scratch by creating Hello World application. We'll create a free account with OpenAPI and then create a sample application, connect it, and then run the end-to-end solution from there. Going forward, we will continue building on that one. And instead of using the regular freely available LLM, we will try to create our own LLM from scratch. You can use any of the business domain from your workplace or anything you would like to. We will work on the model training and then the tune up and then self-learning and testing and performance tuning, all those kind of stuff work there. We will also develop a front-end application using Angular and Spring Boot. So I can show you how all these pieces work together to make it a production ready system by deploying into AWS, and we'll use Terraform as a scripting and then create the pipeline and make a whole solution production ready. That's the goal here. So at least you can visualize how the different way of coding will work to make the by leveraging the AI technologies into our regular day-to-day coding effort. By all means, I don't want to claim it like as a expert level or something. So I just started learning, as I said earlier. Um, any feedback you have, anything you have a perspective, these things can do in a better way or something, please drop a line. I would love to learn from you, and we can learn from each other and continue the progress there. I won't be going into a lot of theories, but time to time I will be giving little small tips here and there, like how the world is changing at a very fast pace and how as a software developer our roles and responsibilities and job market is going to change. I'll be sharing some tips along with potential further learning in terms of different certifications in the field of AI/ML. We will explore that at the end. Anyways, for the first video, we are going to create a development environment with the local machine. You can use some of the existing account, but if you want, you need to have an email account. I'm going to create a Gmail account for that one, just for these examples. And then we create OpenAI, a free account, and then create a sample application to do the connectivity there. You can use any ID. There is no like reference or something, but since I am going to create a bigger project basis of uh, Python, so my preference will be use PyCharm. It's a free version, community edition. You can use that one, but if you would like to use any other ID of your choice, that's perfectly all right there. All right, let's start there. Okay, so I've created my Gmail account, and this is the account I'll be using for all the tokens and all those kind of stuff. And then next thing is we are going to use an open AI account. I already created the account, so this give the error message if you try to save the URL, but that's okay. I can just go to Google and save log into OpenAI. Yeah, right. So it has sent me an email with the code. All right, then go to API. Then we'll go to the settings, and under setting you will see API keys there. I don't have any key yet, but we are going to create one together here. So let's see, go to key here, say I will be writing this key in my notepad so we can follow along. And then the sample project, you can choose anything. For now, I'll just create a key and copy this key because we are going to use this key into into the code. So for real life, these keys keep it safe somewhere. Yeah, but since I'm just creating a sample application, anyways, I'm going to delete after the end of this video. So I'm just displaying it here. So it's done. This key has been created. All right. So we are ready to use this API key into the code. Whenever you create an OpenAI account, OpenAI give you some free credit which you could use for testing purpose. That is good enough to run at least few Hello World application. But if you need to use a lot of API requests, then you need to add more balance there. For now, I'll just use the free version and then continue to the next step. Next step is, as I said earlier, I really like the JetBrains products. So I'm going to download the PyCharm. This is the URL for that. Uh, just say accept all and then click on the download. So if you do that one, you need to choose based on whether you are using MacBook or Windows, and whether it's 32-bit or 64-bit, whatever the configuration you have. I have already downloaded the on my local machine and follow the prompts. It's pretty straightforward and you should be able to finish this installation. I won't record these things because I really want to keep the video short, but this installation has already been done. Once the installation is done, you will see the icon in the desktop. All right, so this is the startup. We are going to create a new project, and I can say hello world, OpenAI. All right, by default, the good thing about PyCharm is it makes a lot your life much easy if you are playing with Python. You see here there are a lot of things have already been configured, and going forward we are going to add some plugins that will do a lot of stuff for us, so the development will be super quick. So by default 3.13.6 is installed. Let's create it. Okay, our project is created. We are going to create one. Before we go further, we need to test few things here. So if you see on the left side, you can see terminal. If you go to the terminal, we need to check two things. Number one, we are going to use the packages. So let's check whether this or not. It by default come with PyCharm, but we can check here one more time. If you see pip dash dash version, it is installed there. So that's the first thing we need to do for the installation. That is good. Second one is we need to do Python dash version. As long as you have anything 3 plus version, that is good. For me is 3.13, which is pretty good. We are ready for the next step. Uh, since we have installed pip, we need to install some of the packages that is used for connectivity with OpenAI. So for that one, we will just say pip install OpenAI. So it's downloading the packages in my local machine. I have already done so it will be a little quicker, but from your experience, it may take a little extra time, but still it should be less than a minute. All right, so successfully installed. Um, so we have OpenAI packages installed on this local machine, and we are ready to do the integration there. To check that part, we are going to create a sample Python file, and we can say hello OpenAI Python file. create it. All right, this is done. Now we are going to use some sample code for the connectivity. I have already created a sample. Uh, Let me copy. It's nothing special, just hello world kind of stuff. So pip install is already done, and we are going to do some import packages, which is OpenAPI, which we just installed, and then uh, we are going to use there are multiple models available. We're just going to use the mini, which is the cheapest version, GPT mini version. Um, for the connectivity part, first we need to give the API key. That's where it is going to connect. So we have already created the open API key from the previous step. Let me copy that one. Put it here. So we are putting inside the code just for testing purposes, but into real life, when we go to the AWS, we'll put this detail into the secret manager, so it won't be embedded inside the code there. But for just hello world purposes, this is fine. We can keep it over here. We need to give some input. You can type anything like, tell me a joke or any question. I just put some sample question. What is the capital of United States? We are all set to run this application. So let's try to run it. All right, so it's giving an error because some of the packages, they are still not installed. So good thing about PyCharm is, you see it is giving you option to do the package install for OPI, OpenAI, whatever is missing. But if you try to do through command prompt, those kind of stuff, sometime troubleshooting is relatively difficult. I'll just click on that one, and it is giving me the option install package. So it will put the missing packages. Oh, it is installing. Yep. I just need to be patient. It's trying to download. Here you can see on the status bar. So all these things and installing, but going forward in the next examples, it'll be super quick. Referring to the locally downloads. All right, I think installation is done. We can try one more time. Just right click on this and say run hello world. Yep, error disappear. Looks like it's doing something. All right, it worked. And the capital of the United States is Washington, D.C. So that means connectivity is working, and our hello world application that is working with OpenAI, the API we created using the free credit, this connectivity part is working. Great, congratulations. We have finished our first lab. We have set up the development environment. We have created the keys, and everything is working, and we are ready to move forward with the next step. Uh, we will continue this journey into the next video.